been on, Laura been caught. Place the young lead, drop the bends off. Oh, I get it. They painted me out to be the bad guy. But it's the last time you want to see a bad guy do the rap game like me. I went and cut the chopsticks. Put it in my bun just to pop shit. I'm always in the top shit. Box seats, bitch, fuck the gossip. How many of them did it with finesse? Now everybody's like she really is the best. You play checkers, couldn't beat me playing chess. Now I'm about to turn around and beat my chest. Bitch is King Kong, yes, it's King Kong. Bitch is King Kong, this is King Kong. Chinese ink on, Siamese links on. Call me 2 Chain, name no ding dong. Bitch is King Kong, yes, I'm King Kong. This is King Kong, yes, Miss King Kong. In my kingdom, with my Timbs on. How many championships? Why 6 rings on? They need back.
Hello. I know y'all was like, what's going on? What's up? Hey, Cora. Welcome to From the Streets to Glory. I'm Ashley Champagne. I'm your favorite, even if you don't say it. Your favorite and your big mom. You know I'm here. I'm here for you. First off, happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth and happy belated Father's Day because we did live yesterday. But shout out to all the fathers, the real fathers, and the stepfathers too, and the daddies. You know, some of y'all say daddies. And what a day, what a day. And shout out to Corey, because Corey, you already know what type of day I had and the audacity, okay? The audacity. We'll get into that story later. I really don't want to get into it. I went to do somebody heard today on my off day, and they wanted to be petty. You know, sometimes people would be petty because you demand a certain dollar. You know what I mean? And I'm not even busting heads, but I didn't even charge you for transportation. I didn't even charge you stopping and grabbing you some cigs, but that's for another day. This is not story time. Story time will happen, okay? I got a cough. All right. Now we got a few topics that we do got to get into. If y'all don't already know, yesterday was Takeoff's birthday, which was also Father's Day. But we got to see Quavo and Offset come together on the same ground for as I know, on camera, visually. You know what I mean? But before we get into that, I want to say Happy Pride. Yes, Happy Pride. And I got the U.S. Weekly from last week into today, and it's the Pride one. And we cannot hate on RuPaul. RuPaul is legend. A lot of your best girlfriends wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't for RuPaul. But we'll go through this in a little while. Let's get into our topics because it's happy hour and it's been a minute, and I am excited to be here. I hope you're excited to be here. Let's get into it. First thing first. I told don't start.
Those are laughing. So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Only the haters. But shout out to that. You know it's funny. You know when I figure out some shit, it's gonna be funny. Y'all know I'm not the techie type, but here we go. We're gonna do a quick stand. We gotta get through this because they got a new one coming out this week, so we gotta move on. I like that they did the red carpet. Let's look at the red carpet. You see Viola Davis. I want to make sure you can see. You see Viola Davis in the middle with the fro. I love that she does natural all the time. Okay. Shout out to her. You know she got the best snot bubbles. Yeah. Can't nobody cry like Viola Davis. And all the girls look good, but she's the only one that I care to talk about. Thank you. Now, this is the only time that I will speak of Kylie Jenner, really. But I actually picked her. They did Who Wore Best. And y'all know I'm a blue girl, and I usually would have chose the blue. But you cannot lie and say Kylie Jenner did not kill that look. Only because it was it's the arms, sorry. It's the arms. I don't know if that's a different shirt she put around the bustier or what. But somebody styled her better. And I can't believe they gave it to the other girl. They just was mad about that. I don't fuck with Kylie either, but we're not going to say that she don't look better. in the outfit. Now, just because we don't fool with you don't mean that we gonna hate on you. That's not in our blood. That's not where we from. Yeah. Listen, McCarthy, they had a New York Pride Parade. Yeah. And I don't want to hear no mess and no hypocritical stuff. Ain't no saying bigger than nobody else, so I don't want to hear nothing about pride. And I'm going to tell you the truth. When I was the worst and down on my luck, the community, I always say the community, LGBTQ community, especially the GLBT, took care of me. When nobody was showing me love, when nobody was behind me, nobody said, do you, they did. And I'm not going to treat them like that. I love them just like they love me. See, this is what happened when you get Steve. Ooh, you dead. You dead now. You dead. Shout out to Dan for the sit-in today. He want to be funny. I ain't got time. Now, do y'all remember when Lil Nas went on BET and Jack Harlow and him performed their song? Yes, it was a wild statement. And I ain't got nothing to do with that. Corbin, don't laugh at him because he a child, okay? But he woo that Lil Nas. All right, okay. Get your little issue. But he wore that Lil Nas X shirt. But when Jack Harlow came out with White Boy Can't Jump, and I heard that was good. I haven't seen it, but I did hear that it was good. So maybe y'all look at it, we're reviewing it, we'll see. But anyway, Lil Nas X came back with a Jack Harlow shirt. I think that was cute. Okay? Well, I tell anybody, I support who support me. Okay? At the end of the day, that's all that matters. You love me, I love you. You support me, I support you. I got you, you got me. And we back to back. And we're not going to go through the whole thing. I got a couple pages I folded. The thing about magazines is it's still blogging media, but what magazines do, they throw little stuff in that you don't even think about. Like hot picks, and then all the celebrities, oh, they read books. Yeah, right. Chili probably does. Who else is this? Okay. Drew Barrymore, we love her, so we're not going to put her in that category. But don't play. Hot topics, open books. So everybody just let me come take a picture of you with a book, or send me a book so I can put you in US Weekly. And then they got the dogs, little stuff you don't look at. I do like that. And then you don't have to look at comments. That's what messes up social media and all the things. It's the comments. It ain't what people post. That people can post what they want. Real fast. Let's get to a quick RuPaul review. Respect. Okay. RuPaul laid out force of nature. It said the icon and mother of all drag queens chats with US about Pride Month and keeping it real. Okay? Quick read. They said it's been 30 years since RuPaul Andre Charles shed shade onto the Hollywood scene. Since then, he blazed trails, not trailblazed. Blazed trails, that means set them on fire before you walk them, okay? Blazed trails for the LGBTQ community and brought the art of drag to mainstream. With his long-running hit series, RuPaul's Drag Race, the show winner of an impressive 27 Emmy Award has spawned more than 10 spin-offs, including a super successful RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, which is currently in its 8th season, famous for his wit and warmth ways, being confident at the 62 years old. Okay. I had no other choice, the star, who wed longtime partner George LeBar in 2017, is determined to help his legions and fans practice that same self-love. There are always going to be people that don't like what you do, he says, but if they ain't paying your bills, pay them no mind. Okay, and of course this is a good read. We ain't got time for that. But shout out to RuPaul 62. Okay, you call him RuPaul, but he's Andre Charles, and Yeah. One more. Look at RuPaul. That's in the 80s. Look at him. Now RuPaul knew he had face. That's what that was. That's what that was. I don't know when he did that walk, but face, you already knew that. Can't nobody be the face like RuPaul. RuPaul look like 1980 right now. And Tina Turner. Her life pictures. Skin cold. Oh no. Don't do that. All right, we out of here. I just want to do a quick day. Y'all go look at that. US Weekly. It actually ends today, so you know, you might not get on. You might have to go on the thing. I don't. Okay, go RuPaul. Shout out to you. Okay, now let's get into the topics. I don't need that every time. I don't need that every time. I love you. I know you like it. It's funny, but they don't need that every time. You know what you do to the sounds. Okay, let's get into Quavo and Offset. Thank you. I appreciate you. He did his thing. Everybody give him a clap. Come on, you should have hit the soundboard on that one. He out of here. But anyway, I'm going to share my story over to my Facebook. I used to do Facebook, but I'm learning that Facebook got all the extra love. You know what I'm saying? We older, so we still got Facebook, okay? You know, the kids, they do everything else. I still have a Facebook. Make sure that you go over to From the Streets to Glory. We're going to start being more active on that. But here we have it, okay? Quavo and Offset. Now, I know y'all have seen, shout out to Blanco Terratio TV. That's a St. Louis blogger. But I know y'all have seen the pictures, one or two little pictures, but I like how Facebook came with the videos. I think this is beautiful. You know what I mean? Everybody need their time to heal and to heal how they shall. You know what I mean? But it will still take our birthday. And I like that everybody got to put their different issues to the side if there still is an issue. But situation, whatever it is, to the side. Okay? Come together, show love for our boy, show love for our brother. Come on. Look at the video. They did a walk for him. Remember this shit with the bar club. I'm stand up, come and see Harvey. Over there, felt like a sergeant. Look what that felt like an arson. Music is garbage. Okay, you know we can't do too much on the music because I ain't got time. Okay, we gonna get a little beat bopping in. They gonna give us 10 seconds. Okay, but shout out to Quavo. Shout out to wherever they are. I'm sure they somewhere in Atlanta. You know, shout out to Quavo. At the end of the day, we still family. At the end of the day, we still family. You know, if people always gonna have their feelings, especially when they're going through stuff and being emotional. You know. Oh, I thought this was beautiful too. Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah. My baby. Get him, mama. Yeah, so they got to celebrate Quavo yesterday, and of course, this was beautiful. I wish I knew exactly where this mirror was. It looked like it's somewhere under the bridge. I'm sure it's probably in Atlanta, like I said. But this was beautiful, and you can tell, you know, they probably let some. It looked like a few fans when they did the walk. I don't know if that was all the family. I saw a couple other folks in there that wasn't the regular folks, so I figured some of them might have been the fans and stuff like that. But shout out to them. All love. Keep praying for them. I hope they get back together. Yeah, see, I said some of them must be fans. Yeah. Okay. If I'd have been like, let me go. I wanna go. And y'all know how I felt about that stuff. Y'all know how I felt. That was the one of the reasons I said, okay, let's start doing this because I got something to say. Happy birthday to off. No, sorry, y'all. Happy birthday to Takeoff. Shout out to Quavo and Offset for the celebration, for getting together. And happy Father's Day to both of them. To both of them. Okay? All right. We had the show I love. Cora girl. I really wanted to tell that story, but I said I'm not even gonna do it. But people audacity. I gotta tell y'all, it's some her stories. All money ain't good money. We know that. Some of it I can do without. And I be trying to be humble, so I don't be trying to tell people like I don't need your money. I do this because I love to do it. Now I said I don't need your money, but I have my clients that love me. I love them. They take me through, they get me through, and we good. We've been doing this for a long time. So the new people and extra people, I ain't got time for it. But like I said, it's for another day. We not gonna do it. But other thing, in other news, if y'all haven't heard, Candice Owens jumping out the woodwork as usual. We never see her unless she bashes something black. Now, my problem with Candice Owens is she comes across to me as a black person who never had the black experience. Now, when I say the black experience, I don't mean the racism, the beating down, the living in the trenches, the surviving and the government cheese. We have to start making people know the positives of the black experience. And when I say that, I mean like family reunions, our holidays, and not even a lot of us. Even when we was poor, a lot of us didn't know we was poor. We had good grandparents and good aunties and mamas and daddies around who just took care of everything. We didn't go hungry. We bathed every day. We had clothes for school. We earned them. We washed them, and we had a good. We didn't know you. You didn't even know all these different levels of society. You know what I mean? We were just all surviving. And that's why Juneteenth does matter. You know what I mean? Don't start Candice Owens. But what she said, let's get into what she said and then we'll get back into the black experience, okay? Because then, it'll help. It'll help. It'll help you. Because I already got it. I just want y'all to see why we are here, okay? Okay. Okay, for the one time. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. I shout out anybody that I will use. It ain't that type of party. I don't deliver the news. I just talk about it, okay? Now, Candice Owens believes Juneteenth is a ghetto and made up holiday. She tweeted it. Juneteenth is still ghetto and made up. Hope everyone enjoys it. This was at 10 a.m. today. Now let's get on the black experience. And Candice Owens, we already know she miserable. Because ain't no way. Do we see her pop up on St. Patrick's Day? Do we see her pop up on Columbus Day? Are them made up holidays too? Now, how can this be a made up holiday just because you and your bougie suburb or whatever you came from, black family, didn't celebrate? I don't know where Candice Owens is from, but I'm sure she didn't enjoy the black experience. And when I say enjoyed, I mean when we was outside, jumping rope, block parties, all the neighbors cooking. We out all night. Nobody got shot. Our best friends, we see you in the summertime, knock on the door at 9 o'clock in the morning. Can you come out and play kickball? The family down the street and our family, let's play jump rope for hours, water guns, jumping fences, bonfires, barbecue, backyard boogies, the real black experience. And people see, black people, we take care of everybody. It's in our nature. And when we don't, it's because we've probably been traumatized some type of way. But naturally, we know, even when we in places and it's just a couple of us, we just got to give that look like, I'm here, okay, we here, okay. You know what I mean? I hate when people talk about the black experience only when they're talking about colorism, being beat or oppressed, we gotta start. And I hate that they call stuff like that ghetto. Like us getting together, having a great time, taking off. Because whether you believe it or not, a lot of us work hard as hell. Candice, and if you could be off for Columbus Day, and we know he didn't goddamn me discover America, and you don't, I ain't, let me look. We gotta look up Columbus Day, and we're gonna look up St. Patty's Day and all that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Believe in what you want to believe in, celebrate what you want to celebrate, but that's your business. Why come up here, do the most, and spread shit all over your own people with your black ass? Sorry, it's the truth. But it's okay. It's Candice Owens. She's at home not having a great black experience. And the rest of us is having a great time. Even if we ain't doing nothing. We chilling. We relaxing. We with our loved ones. TT, mama, what's up, boom, boom? Who for the cook? Whatever. We gonna move on. We gonna enjoy ourselves. Candice Owens, what time? It's 8 o'clock. I know it's bedtime. Go to bed, girl. Slow ass. But anyway, girl, bye. And just for some history on y'all ass, uh, Juneteenth was before the 4th of July, but y'all read the book. They said it was 2 years before. Matter of fact, since we heard, because we're not going to downplay Juneteenth for the rest of them, okay? Where we at? I'm behind the scenes. Don't worry, I'm behind the scenes. I got you. I got you. And she need just, because I know she the type gonna pull up some shit on me. So, I'm gonna pull up some shit on her first. You know them people, they so smart, they dumb. They think they smart. They always smart a little bit in the book. But we gonna leave it at that. That's one other thing. We ain't jerking on nobody chicken. Ah, Juneteenth. No, this ain't the one I like. This ain't the one I like. You know how you get your reads and you like some reads better, but I'm gonna read this real fast. Because it deserves it, because Candace always got us messed up. Just in case she read everything in the book but this holiday. You know what I'm saying? She probably read everything in her little law, whatever the book she came from to do, whatever she came to do. But she skipped over Juneteenth. And since you skipped over Juneteenth, we're going to bring it up for you. So you can learn something. Juneteenth is a holiday that celebrates the end of slavery in the United States. Case and closed. That's all that matters. If nobody else remember, them slaves remember they told their kids, and now we know. Okay. It is also known as Juneteenth, National Independence Day, Jubilee Day, Emancipation Day, Freedom Day, a Black Independence Day. It is observed annually. Y'all know I can't talk now. Annually. June 19th. The name Juneteenth references the day of the holiday, combining the words June and 19th. Okay? For the dodos. Okay? It marks the day in 1965 when Union soldiers arrived at Galveston, Texas, and announced that all enslaved people were free. More than 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. I know she know what that means. I know she know probably what these numbers mean. But if you skipped it, Candice Owens, get your life with your black ass. Because if it wasn't for that day, you would probably be somewhere doing something else. So you better put some respect on it, okay? Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. You can be mad. Okay, I want you to be mad on Columbus Day, okay? Not June 7th. Anyway, shout out to Candice Owens. Okay, shit. I'm not gonna play with her. Okay. Who else we got on? Who else? And it's so much happening, y'all. Quavo, shout out to you for bringing up the Russell Simmons. We talk about the Russell Simmons, but before we get into that, we're gonna get into something else. You're the perfect person to be here for it. Yes, you are. Okay. Don't worry, I'm working behind the scenes. Okay, you see my type of thing. I don't type of way to. Here we go. Only because we need some rational people. You know, most of the time we need some rational people. Oh, is this the right one? And y'all know they wanted to talk smack about the game and his kids jamming to music. And people be forgetting that people kids is grown. What you gonna tell a grown kid not to listen? You gonna tell a grown kid, I'm getting into it. You gonna tell a grown kid not to be on TikTok. Some of y'all got 9 and 10-year-olds on TikTok listening to the same damn songs, and y'all ain't took them off of it. Okay? While we at it, let's do a quick one. Just because you don't know what I'm talking
Miami. Looking for the hoochie daddy.
Where they at?
Where the niggas that get ratchet?
Where they at?
My son need a new pet.
about. Now that's his daughter. That's his kids. Don't. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Whatever she doing, whoever she doing, or wherever she going, I'm sure. If I was a little boy, I wouldn't even want to play with her. I don't care what the song say. I don't care what it do. I don't got time for your daddy. I'm not. See, some kids got daddies. She got a dad, a father. He's there. Don't play with it. He already. Don't play. Candice, oh, you done. We already done with her. But anyway, this is why we here. Okay. It said, is a mom being homophobic for not wanting her daughter's stud friend coming over late? Here we go. We might start it
Movies
over.
with us. To this day, if that girl came back over here, I would have a problem. So it doesn't have anything to do with straight, gay, boy, girl at this point. It just has everything to do with I'm a mom and you're not gonna have sex in my house. And since I don't know who's having sex now between girls and girls, boy, do what you do. I'm not know. If I don't know you, you're not coming to my home at 11 o'clock at night in my daughter's room. No, that's inappropriate. And clearly, I can tell that she likes women, and that's her preference. And that's fine with her. That's fine with her. That's fine with her God. That has nothing to do with me. That don't make me homophobic. It makes me a mom who doesn't want my daughter having sex in her bedroom.
Oh my gosh, mom.
No, I didn't like that other girl that I told.
See, she wanted to record her mom and think it was funny until her mom told the truth. Now, her mom said, she fine. She know the little girl like girls. But it's too late for you to be in the bedroom with this girl. And I come home, wherever she came from. See, wherever she came from. I come home and y'all in the bed. Now, if this was just your girlfriend, because I had girlfriends in schools that was study, but we kicked it. You know what I'm saying? Doing certain hours. They knew my parents. We hang and we spent the night, but they knew them. Like we know them. She talking about, I don't know this girl. Just like any boy. I don't know this boy. Why is this boy in my house? I don't care if this is girl. Ain't none of y'all finna be having sex laid up in my house when I get here. And her daughter talking about my mom explaining why a stud can't come over. You think she homophobic or being a mom? And I think she being funny because I think if she thought her mama was crazy and homophobic, she would have never she wouldn't even brought nobody in the house. It don't matter. If you thought that, you would have knew better.
In my daughter's room. No, that's inappropriate. And clearly, I can tell that she likes women, and that's her preference. And that's fine with her. That's fine with her. That's fine with her God.
She want her to know, you can't get me with the we both girl shit. Y'all probably girlfriends. And y'all not gonna be up in my house.
No, I didn't like that other girl that I told you that went to the movies with us. To this day, if that girl came back over here, I would have a problem. So it doesn't have anything to do with straight, gay, boy, girl at this point. It just has everything to do with I'm a mom and you're not gonna have sex in my house. And since I don't know who's having sex.
And of course, Twitter had to do that little thing because I guess the little girl asked. So Booby Lachey said, she's definitely being a mom. Black homophobic moms are way more harsh than this. She would be saying stuff like, I didn't raise you to be gay. Or something like that. It's common sense not to invite anybody over your mama house that late unless you sneaking and creeping. She said sneak and laugh out loud. Shout out to her. She right, not homophobic either. Kids should not have sex. Not even teens. I don't care. I didn't have sex until I moved out the house. That used to be the rule. No matter what you do, don't do it in your folks' house. It used to be a rule. I felt like If I don't have my own place to have sex, I should not be having sex, period. See, only because that's something you tell your kids, like, do you got your own house? Did you buy this bed? Don't play. Right, I need full control of privacy. Chef Out Jake said, right, I need full control of privacy. Right. No need for the think piece, laugh out loud, listen to your mom. You know, dudes get straight to it. Anyway, a shout out to the Uncut, their Instagram blog. I follow a lot of the other blogs that, no, you know, they might not be at 1 million yet, but they on the way up. Shout out to them. Okay. And y'all leave the game and his kids alone. At least you saw a picture with him and his kids on Father's Day. Did you see your father? Did you talk to your father? Did you even see your baby daddy? Okay, proof I don't play with it. But anyway, shout out to them. Now, who's next on the roster? Now, this one I need to sound. Look, roster. Doing the most. And don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out. We are family over here. It's always a great time. We talk. We get into it. We come back. We don't have to agree. You can say how you feel. Just be respectful, okay? Hey, Kishki. Hi, girl. You know I love you. Wait till I tell you about this lady on Sunday. Ooh. She irks my nerves, but I'm going to move on because I ain't got time for that. It's happy hour. We got time, okay? Black Mama. We got to get into Russell Simmons. This is what Cora's been waiting on, so let's get into it. Anytime my friend tell me I need to say something, that's because she don't even do this, but it's some stuff just be doing the most. I'm behind it. I'm getting it up. Let's start here. Let's go to Father's Day. I'm coming. I'm going to share my screen with y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Screen share. Okay. Shade room. Shout out to you guys. Okay. Now, this was yesterday. This was, you know, Kamora Lee. Shout out to Kamora Lee, St. Louis native. Okay, McClure native. I went to McClure too. Okay, class of But anyway, so Ming Lee. Now, this is the oldest daughter. She put a picture of her and her mama back in the day, walking the baby fat runway. Y'all remember baby fat? Don't play like you ain't had no pants. If you ain't had no shirt with the cat, you might have had some pants because they did make your booty look a little bigger. And they stretch for you big girls. But she said Happy Father's Day. I know that was shade to Russell Simmons, but I didn't think nothing into it, okay? They grown, they girls of an age. Whew. So that's what started it. So let's get to the let's get into the steak and potatoes, okay? This what happens, okay?
I did also want to come on here and say that I can't, between a lot of people who are close to him and who have experienced how he is, just lashed out at anyone he can and completely changed the person that he is. A lot of us feel like maybe something was wrong, like mentally, I don't know. He's older, I don't know, but he has completely changed. I will come on here and talk about whatever I want because it's my life and I'm the one suffering. So, he has completely changed. The couple texts I just had, those are only the beginning. I'm going to go through them if he's going to, I don't want to post a ton. But if he tries to say that, like, it's not happening, I have screen recordings, I have voice memos of things that it doesn't sound like a human being. He's like shrieking and yelling and, he sounds like possessed. So I will say, I'm not even sure if it's like to his credit, but the best explanation I have is something mental going on because I used to be.
Okay. So Aki, I don't want to say her name wrong. Aki, go girl. Now, Aki Lee Simmons, I don't know how to say her name, says she believes something may be mentally wrong with Russell Simmons. Now, she wrote, "My father is not well for years. He needs help and won't accept that the that refuses to acknowledge." You know she upset, and you know how you is when you type. I don't know that refuses to acknowledge he is not himself. He has threatened and bullied my sister, my grandma. He has harassed my grandma in middle in the middle of the night. I'm sorry, y'all. In the middle of the night, in poor health, send a man to my sister's apartment at 2 a.m. to scare her. He lashes out at anyone who does not say, "Oh, Russell, everything is fine." Well, it's not fine. If I never get a fashion job again, like he threatens, I'll be a lawyer, I guess, and work in criminal justice. Sure, I love my job, but if he takes it away from me, I won't die. You don't threaten my sister and my grandmother and my mother and say, "Who's gonna believe you? I'm Russell Simmons. Nobody thinks I'm crazy." Well, he is. And I believe her. Allegedly, allegedly. But I believe her. I believe her. First off, we don't see, we don't really even see this one talk. And I'm just saying, I've seen the other girls she usually doing. I see them doing their model thing, but I never really see her talk, like say anything. You know what I mean? Outside of walking the runway, taking a picture. And I don't think that she would come out the blue and make up these type of accusations against her father on the social media if it wasn't true. Okay? Now we know Russell Simmons is a big name and he got some pull and a lot of respect. And for you to use that against your child is very disheartening. Ain't no telling how low and small she feels. Cause out of anybody in the world, everybody already go against you. You the one supposed you the one. You the one. And you dad. Dad, you a man of a certain age and stature. So I believe when you get there to a certain level, I don't care what nobody saying what you do. You can be a cook, you could be a janitor, you could be LeBron James, you could be Michael Jordan, you could be anybody. But the only thing that you got that can't nobody really fuck with is you losing your cool. No matter what's going on, wrong or right, ain't nothing like a man who just can chill, hold his tongue, and don't lose his cool. Now, don't get me wrong. Make some moves, say what you gotta say, but don't lose your cool, man. And then you don't want to say something to someone you love so dearly that you regret, because once it's in the universe, she not even if you get over it, ain't no telling how long she gonna take to get over it. And we think rich people got it going on and they don't have no problem. They be feuding too. Now, this is just one part of it. We're going to listen to the baby again. We're going to listen to it again. And here she go with this one. First, when I said this, I was like, where's the sound? I don't hear nothing. So it's no sound. This is a screen recording of her dad talking to her and screaming at her, okay? This is not someone who will accept help. Help. This is just one screen recording. Sorry, I don't always remember to press record when he calls my friends, my boyfriend, anyone to get a chance to threaten and curse and go crazy. I'm gonna just let y'all watch it and imagine how you would feel holding the phone. And I wonder, is it really okay? Let's move on to the next one, and then we'll get into some more comments. This is all he does when he speaks. Now she's saying this is all that he does. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, my bad. You know I get up and tell you, but just we'll go right back. Hello, I feel it. It's a lot of truth, and I believe it too. And she too. You can tell when somebody putting on. You know, some people do. She ain't the one, and we not going right. Practice peace. Right. Right. Keisha, right. He the one always on here for years, taking pictures. I'm in Thailand. I'm in Dubai. Whatever I'm doing is Zen. I'm practicing peace and meditation. I'm on the water. Praising to the Most High. Let me get in a certain position and all that other shit. And you can't keep your cool. And then all the money you messed up and all the SA accusations, and it's just too much. I'm gonna go back. Let me let her finish because we gotta let the baby get it off. We can't just cut her off like that. Here we go. I apologize. I clicked out too fast. I was you. I feel you always honor your mother and father. It's good that she didn't go off say nothing, but you already like for her to I don't know how she was. If I can't say nothing, I don't want to talk because I can't handle all of that. And I know she's young, so she'll learn how to handle it. Sometimes it's hard to think. You think traits are only some traits. You think it's only for what's the word I'm looking for? Just for other people that's not your family, people that's not your friends. Certain things when you're young, you don't know that your family is your hardest thing, and they can be the worst. And it's just sad because she's so young, and you can tell she probably never really got to say nothing. So now she don't know how to handle it, and she feel like you took something away from me that I really love. Look, Buddha has left the building. Shout out to Rad Hammy Sprint, whatever you say, however you say your name. Now let's get into the message. I'm gonna read it real fast, okay? Miss Bushman, I'm going on live. Come join me to play that tape you calling my mother a piece of shit. How dare you? Okay, good. I'll send you a request. You were welcome to be a part of it. I have tried so hard. And look at you. I'm your child. And a sick man. You deserve everything that has happened to you. I'm waiting, he said. I'm waiting, he said. Now she messing with the image. Like I said, Buddha has left the bit. Like Keisha said, ain't you the one that practiced peace and meditation? And then, okay, he said, I'm waiting. You put us all in just why. I'm out here praying for you and hoping everything goes well. I guess with him losing his money and the accusations she's talking about. And you call my mother a piece of shit. Neutral my ass. I guess he asked her she should be neutral and they whatever. I don't even appear in your media. And your mother has stolen my money and the love of my kids as she promised she is. He actually is. I don't know what. I had enough. I know I may lose jobs or whatever. I don't even know I was always a daddy's girl. You can see that in any picture, but he's been awful to me for years, and that's just the truth. Now it sounds like he mad at Kamora Lee Simmons and he's taking it on the kid. That's what I'm getting from it. Y'all can read the rest of this. I want to get to the video. Okay. Happy Father's Day. This was yesterday. It was nice. You were here last year for it. But have a great day, Dad. I love you. I hope it's the right day in Bali. I in Bali. You ain't got no money, you in Bali. Okay? That's where the money at in Bali. I love you, he said. Now I'm gonna read this. Dad, I stopped talking to you because you were giving me panic attacks to the point I was placed on emergency medication. Every time we spoke, I cannot have a relationship with you until that stops. And that's a hard pill to swallow. But great, big for her to know that just because I love you and just because I won't disrespect you, don't mean that I can keep letting you break my spirit and keep me out of my peace, okay? Shout out to the baby, okay? No one stops me from talking to you. My health does, okay? I have to put that first. Very mature. Every time I spoke to you, you would yell and scream about a legal situation that I can't even respond to because I am not involved. He's taking it out on her. I am your child, not your lawyer, not your ex-wife, any of it. I can do nothing. Oh, she's smart. No, girl, get it together. Don't talk to me like that. Respectfully. I can do nothing. Yet you yell at me like it's my fault. You were putting so much anger and rage on me every phone call, cursing, screaming, and God knows what else. I'm sorry, but I cannot be the target of that. It's not fair. It got to the point, to the point. It got to the point, to the point. If you gotta write it twice, she just watching her mouth. It got to the point, to the point. I could not hear your voice without having an anxiety attack. You have to at least respect I'm putting my health and well-being first. Okay, now don't be no hypocrite. Don't be no hypocrite, Russ. You taught her that. You taught her that. Meditate. Ooh, now she talking about money. To anyone I have boundaries. Your mother, this is him talking. Your mother and Tim took what equals Tim. What Tim got to do with it? Kamora got that. She was with you. She was with you since sophomore year of her high school. Allegedly. Okay? Now we ain't gonna talk about that. What equals 250 million? And you know you petty when you put the dollars on it. He wanted to write the cents on it. What equals 250,000? Look, $250 million of my money. It's obviously mine. Obviously. Oh my God. Oh. Sorry, I'm here to calm down because I read stuff how I feel it, and that's how I feel. What equals $250 million of my money? It's obviously my money. Obviously. Last time I'm saying this, I just thought you were busy and traveling or whatever. And I saw his number under OK friend, my best friend. Don't respond. He really can't understand your mother, and neither can you. It's okay. Punish me. Ooh, pity party, pity party. You too old for that. You aren't stupid. Oh, stupid. I don't use that word to your kid. You aren't stupid. Stop it. At some point, you know the truth. Honestly, I just care about their well-being. I love you. Oh, he's so sarcastic. And I hate when people seem to be assholes and they put I love you on it. But act like you love me. Don't just say it, okay? Love me when you're mad. Love me when you're glad. Love me when you wanna fight. Love me when you wanna curse me out. Okay? Don't love me out. Love me in between. Okay? You are being blocked for now. Get it? Aiko, Aiko. I can't even say the other girl. Aiko, Big Sean, baby mama. The good. I love her music, but I can't say her name either. Anika Aiko. Oh no. You are being blocked. And I'm saying like this because I really want her to put her finger on this. Oh, in the phone. You are being blocked for not respecting my boundaries. I asked you 10 million times to not talk to me about this lawsuit again. Happy holidays. I love you. And she can't do shit about that. And so on, so on. She talk the same way. Spicy to her daddy. Because he was being real raggy to her. It's a difference. Dads, you got the right. Men, you got the right to get upset. But it's a level. It's a level. Okay? I have done everything I could do since I was 15. I have tried my hardest to not have drama, to be quiet. What I tell you, to be quiet and calm for the sake of the family that I love. But I don't know what a person can do at this point. Maybe if I was older, I'd know. And you would, baby. Oh, girl. One thing about the Black experience, when we was community, we had some dogs. You go to your girlfriend's house, we'll talk shit about our parents, and be like, fuck that. And we be gone, okay? We finna go play kickball. Ride these bikes in the alley, okay? Until we go to sleep. Some of us do think he's mentally ill or experiencing something like dementia. He really acts like he hates and does not know his children frequently. Prior to his media issues, he was a real he was really the best dad ever. This is her writing, your quick writing. I do it. Best dad ever and a great co-parent. He and my mom were best friends. We all defended him against anything, and then he suddenly turned on anyone who will let him lash out. It's really just terrifying change to watch. And she basically just saying, if don't nobody agree with him, if he's not right, it's F everything you want to fight. We got 2 more videos. We're going through them.
He sent him at the middle of the night to like take her some papers to like sign away her inheritance or whatever. And then she was like, should I be signing this? And I was like, what? He like sends people to threaten her. And you know Ming is a calm person. No, please stop with the bullshit about I hope you find peace and privacy and this is venting. I have been dealing with this my whole life. This is not new. It's not.
And don't do that reverse psychology on me just because you don't read a bunch of books that you don't even walk with or walk by.
Recognizes the fact that you don't want to go public, right? Because when he posts something and then I don't respond because I'm like, I don't want to have drama. And so he's been weaponizing that we don't want to
stand up for some bullshit.
We don't want to have drama. I'm not I'm. I care about my family. I don't like to have this out there. But he uses that against you. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're not going to say something. So now I'm saying something. And if you're going to say one more thing about you should be in private in therapy.
And see, I could tell that that's what it is too. She's so passive aggressive. You know how it is being the younger child or the daddy's girl, and you don't want to upset them or you don't want to say nothing wrong. But you need to, so now you going through a stage where you fucking up and you taking it out on me, but I don't say nothing, so you just keep lashing out and your feelings from everything else because I ain't did nothing to you. And I really feel bad for her because she keeps saying, if I was older, I would know better. And she's so intelligent, you can tell that she knows it, but it's I hope she just gets some support, counseling. But I want her to really get some support, like somebody that got her back even in the night. You can call me later. We can talk later.
Funny, they don't have parental support. My mom supports me. Yeah. But that's all I really have to say, I guess. I think I covered all the points. It's been many years, so don't tell me this is just drama that just started. I've been living in it. It's been terribly directed at the children. It's not like I could just stay out of it. We tried. I would be in school, living, happy Father's Day, happy Mother's Day, and my mom, if I asked a question, she'd be like, this is not your concern.
Okay. Like a mama.
But anytime I allowed him into my life, even to have lunch, he would start yelling about tell your mom to do that. And I was like, I can't, what? Cursing, saying terrible words. If you don't agree with him immediately, it's immediately cursed out, foul things. If you don't immediately say, oh my God, I hate my mother too, you're in trouble. So don't tell me this just started. I don't really care if I seem crazy because I know that I'm not. And like I said, I will release every email. I'll release my entire WhatsApp log because I have behaved as well as I could have at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have behaved as well as I could. Please give me some space. I don't want to talk about that. Well, I don't want to hear you say about my mom. Could you please stop? Please don't call my friends. Please don't call my boyfriend. Please don't call my friends at school. Please don't DM my friends at school on Instagram to harass me. Please don't threaten my job.
Like I'm somebody.
Please don't attempt to threaten my sister.
Like I'm your child.
I've done the best I possibly could. And I mean that.
I'm sick of you, you bastard. You bastard. And I know, and I don't want to hear nothing about it because all we be wanting is for our children to be able to talk to us, to be able to express themselves, so they're not hurting themselves, so they're not getting high, so they're not running to the thugs, and they're not running to the hoes and running to the niggas and doing everything else to feel good about shit. And it's just like, what? Oh, it just be. And you know what? And this my part. I'm an empathetic person, and I'm learning that you can't save the whole world, but I can say something about the whole world. Don't do it. Don't. He already know. And I know they done already got into his butt. But I believe her. I'm going to leave it at that. And I know it's true. And we going to listen to mama. Because Kamora. And you know, it's sad because you're lashing out at your kids and going off on her. But you really want to go off on Kamora Lee, the mama. But she don't let you do that shit. So you get your issue off on your daughter. That's what that is. Because if you was getting your issue off, you wouldn't even be bringing it to her.
Usually let people go and rant and rave. It's funny, though, how this particular person in question, because I could go in on a few of them, one by one.
Okay.
But it's funny how this particular person, if you, again, go look back, you'll see on their page that they post all these pictures like we're together, like we're friends. They've even posted pictures and then said, like, I just got off the phone with my kids. They sent me this great picture. None of that's true. I like receipts. So of course I have text messages. I have messages from all my kids. You know, you can go and see. I think the bottom line, like probably the breaking point for all of this was over the past many months when their dad just sort of cut them off. He was contributing a little bit of cash to their like monthly, you know, college spending, not much, a couple $100 probably, maybe $500, maybe, you know, and I never get into this. I usually let people go and rant and rave.
You talk about 250 million. What happened to them jail? Where the money go? But that's what happens when you gotta pay shit off. You gotta pay people out. And you gotta hide shit and put, you know what I'm saying, lawyers, all that up. Great. But don't take it out of your kids. Can't no money compared to that.
And so one day he just kind of cut the kids off. There was no more money coming in, no more like allowance, quote unquote allowance. I think he probably did that just to double up the expenses on me, which is no problem. I stepped up, I did it. But when he did this, it was around just before finals and graduation. It was some months ago, just before finals and graduation. And he did it without telling the kids or talking to the kids or anything. He did it, it's funny, after he did an interview with, I heard some clips from an interview with this young man. I don't know, but I see him a lot. I think his name is Academic or DJ Academic. Oh, happy Juneteenth, you guys. We're doing all this on Juneteenth. Come on, let it go. Let it out.
Come on.
So I saw that clip, that was some months ago too. You can go and reference it and find it, where he told this guy, he was on and on about this guy. And I think it was about old school hip hop heads and how, and so one day he just kind of cut the kids off.
Wait a minute. Hello. Time out. Yo, the boys, somebody said Rev Run need to get out that bathtub and save his family. Shout out to you, boo. I'm gonna have to like that. I'm sorry. I be reading everything on the side. Next. Get him, Kamora.
You should. But he was saying to the guy, like, I'm so rich, I got this and I got that, and I'm this and that. None of that could be further from the truth. You know, he has turned around, and then again, I have records and evidence of this where he's told the kids in writing, we have it, text messages, I'm broke, I this, I that, I can't, go get it from your mom. Now, meanwhile, I have been financially carrying this person probably for the last at least 10 years, myself and my ex-husband. Again, this is all proven with receipts. So if whatever, somebody doesn't like what I'm.
So she been carrying Russell.
Our receipts. I love it. I love receipts.
You give receipts.
But I've taken care of this person to the tune of many, many, many millions of dollars to help with their bills, their overhead, their companies that they run into the ground, their unsuccessful bids, all of their stuff. I don't necessarily speak for my kids, but I think I could take probably a good shot at it. They're sleeping right now because you should honor them, which I believe you should. But he was saying to the guy, like,
and yes, I do, until they die, especially when they dad or mom is wrong, because we partners. But when you wrong, you're not gonna beat my kid down because I'm gonna beat you down. So yes, I do. I do speak for my kid when you talk to them like you're crazy. Yes, I do.
8:30 in the morning. But my two oldest girls, they're young women. They're young women of the world.
Right.
I think that was very tough for them that their dad like kind of cut them off and cut off conversation and cut off helping them. And he's even said things to them like, why did you go to college? You shouldn't have gone to college. You wasted that money. You could have saved it. While I'm up here trying to hustle the kids over the finish line. Not even 8:30 in the morning. I didn't just start to see my kids. We didn't just go through a divorce. We went through this divorce, I don't know, 20 years ago. 20 some odd years ago. So this is not a situation, again, you can get receipts, you can go see where they say like, oh, kids been brainwashed, but we've been fine up until these past several years.
They've been having pictures like we in love with them.
What happened? All of a sudden now the kids are brainwashed. All of a sudden now these young women who are grown women are babies. They have their own relationship with you. You have your own not existent relationship with them. I'm just asking that you please leave us alone. I've tried to go to lawyers and get help. I've tried to show all the crazy texts I've had to block. Like, you do crazy shit, like send flowers to yourself and take a picture and post it on the gram and tell everybody I sent you flowers. Again, I have receipts of all of this. I have receipts from your office saying that you sent flowers to yourself. Didn't just start to see.
Ooh, so she said all these pictures, we've been letting you look cute, look glamorous, look like you so holier than now, let you look like you got it at peace and all together. Send a picture. We seen all the pictures, they do the little say he sent his own flowers and say come over, so he want to act like we a family, we all together. And he doing this for the judge because he want to say, when they doing all this, but what about this? But she was showing me love. If he doing stuff like that, girl, you better put the date on there. But she said she got all the receipts because she gonna keep.
Just asking that you please
leave them alone. Oh, okay. Now this is the daughter when she was live. I'm going to have to block him. Grace, shut up. He's literally in my phone taunting me about my mother and sister. You duck off. See, shout out to Aoki, Aki, Aiko, Aki, Aoki, Akili. I love you, girl. I ain't trying to be funny. If you be around her, I just can't talk. I like regular names. I'm regular folks over here, okay? Ain't that? I'm regular. Nobody relies on him. He's flat broke and won't even get me an Uber at night if I'm unsafe. He says, take the subway. Good luck. And I know she got the receipts. He tried to keep it private. He literally taunts and bullies us every day. I have phone tapes of him threatening me. It's not okay. He's literally ruining my life. Okay? Ooh. And then he gonna put up, stop telling fathers they should have fought harder to see their children. And how could you say this when she got text messages of you talking about millions of dollars that her mama and you, however it happened? What can she do about that? Oh, this is sick because it's really sad and it's really shameful. And Russell Simmons is old as hell. And he might be going through dementia. But half of that shit, you ain't crazy. You know what you saying to your kids. And if you upset, don't talk to them. Wait till you calm down. But I really feel for the babies because you know mama can handle it. But I really feel for that baby. The big girl, she probably like, I ain't on her because I'd have cursed you the hell out. I know one of them don't play. But that little baby, we always see her as the baby girl, the daughter, she always came off as the daddy girl. And she can't say, I've seen nothing but pictures. I've never barely even seen her have a conversation outside of I love you or happy holidays or some family smiling. I've never seen her say anything inappropriate on any social media. And for her to have an explosion like this, you know that it's real. And we just gonna pray for her. Russell Simmons, get your life. And I have faith that mama is not gonna play anyway. She's not even gonna. Kamora Lee not playing. That's why he knows who to call and who to play with at the time. And we just gonna leave it at that. That on that. Woo! What a happy hour. Jesus, Jesus. Woo! But happy Juneteenth. Happy belated Father's Day. Happy from the streets of glories, nigga. We in this mug. Shout out to Keisha. That's my big sister. Shout out to Cora. That's my sister. Make sure if I ain't paying attention, y'all have a conversation. It'll be great. I love y'all. Shout out to y'all. For real. And shout out to all my subs. Anybody that ain't subscribed that keep peeking in the window, make sure you subscribe, okay? You can do it anonymously. You know what I'm saying? And come around, hang out, have a conversation. Leave a comment. Make sure you like, subscribe to next time, okay? We're going to have a good time. I love you guys. You know you my faves. Let's make it happen, okay? We up on the come up and we up on the rise. Make sure you stay prayed up. I love y'all for real. For real. We made it, y'all. Okay? See you soon. Have a great night. Till tomorrow. See you later.